Hi guys, today I wanted to talk about embracing your hair texture because I think it's so vital, and if you do it, you're gonna love it and your hair is gonna be so much happier with you. But first, I'm Kara Brooke. If you don't know me, I am the owner of Saint, and I have a supernatural approach to beauty, meaning that I want to embrace the natural things that make us beautiful, but also play up everything that we like best about ourselves, which ultimately makes us look the most beautiful. So this is my approach to hair, which is to really embrace the natural texture of your hair. I know what you're thinking, or you might be thinking, okay, but I have a really crappy natural texture. The truth is that because we use so many products and so many hot tools, and we kind of fry our hair with so many chemicals, your texture might be a little ski-wampus. Meaning maybe you have really curly parts and maybe you have really straight parts and it just looks like kind of a mess. That's okay. That doesn't mean you have a crappy natural texture. It just means that we kind of have to baby your texture a little bit to get it where it needs to be. So we need to be making our hair more healthy, and you can watch my video about that. But in the meantime, we also want to just kind of train our hair. A lot of people don't realize how easily your hair gets trained. For instance, if you wear your hair back in a tight ponytail every day and you want it to, you're gonna go on a date. You've spent the last 7 days or years with this tight ponytail, and now you're gonna go on a date, so you're gonna get your hair all bodified and beautiful, and it's gonna fall on the side of your face beautifully. Maybe you're one of those people that's just super lucky and your hair just does whatever you want it to, but the rest of the 90% of us, our hair will look a little bit like this, even if we blow dry it, and it'll be a little bit flat. That's because we trained our hair to go back in that ponytail, and it really wants to live like that now. That's a good thing and a bad thing. It means that we can train our hair to do what we want it to do, and it also means that it does its own thing when we don't want it to, when we're accidentally training it to do things. So typically, a lot of times we'll have a lot of curly hair right back here at the nape of our neck, and then the top and the sides around our face will be really straight. There's a few reasons for that. Partly because we touch these parts of our hair and our face, which straightens them, and partly because these parts of our hair get the most sun, and damage can straighten the hair as well. So when we make our hair more healthy, we're gonna get more of that curl in the other areas, and then we can air dry it properly, and you can watch my air drying video here if you wanna hear about how I air dry. But the key to that is just not touching it so that it can kind of all do what it needs to do without your interference. I really think if you can learn to love the texture of your hair, you will love your hair so much more, and you'll be able to get ready so much faster, and it will be such an effortless looking look. It's what your hair is meant to do and what it wants to do, and then it takes you less time. So it's really just a win-win-win. And it really just kind of takes owning it and wanting to, and really knowing that every hair texture is really beautiful. And it's funny, as women, we can see it on on others, and we can't see it on ourselves. So something that might help is just looking around, looking on the internet at hair textures similar to yours. Even if you say you have straight pieces or whatever, just look at that core to what that hair texture is. If your hair texture is super straight and it just dries super straight, look at that and kind of get excited about those looks. You can always curl it, and of course there's the other options, and variety is the spice of life. But if you like your hair texture and embrace it most days, even if you're throwing in a curl here or there, or throwing in a little bit of a little bit of heat here and there, you'll be so much happier, you'll get ready faster, and you will have much healthier hair. So I hope you like this video, and thanks so much for watching.